tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vittori! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brad Tavares!
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, I don't know if blockhead is a negative term, but
he turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. That one was going to end the fight.
Yep. Strong outside leg kick. Big left hand.
Oh, both of them are landing massive shots.
No feeling out process whatsoever. These strikers are getting after it early.
They don't like each other, and they are trying to get the opponent out of there right away. Oh!
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Takes his back. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by the Hawaiian Brad Tavares. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Straight punch, useful. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
There is the kick, that one checked by Tavares. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Vittori gets hit with a kick. Oh!
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Oh! With authority, the body. Vittori's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is, starting to bleed a little bit now. Nice crack there. Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Vittori.
There's a level change, yes.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Vittori's eye starting to swell now.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Misses with the left hook.
Don't wait, you hit him first.
90 seconds to go in the opening round.
Dig and kick. Turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Vittori.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Vettori's right back to the full mount. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Oh, he just continued. Oh, big shots here.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Big elbow.
Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Tavares comes out swinging. Nice hook lands. And follows up with another one. Somehow, his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not out too much.
Goes down again. Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the boat.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shape.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Side control now. Vettori's back in side control.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. He's going after that cut over and over.
Herb Dean steps in!
Oh my God!
Unbelievable. Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. We send it in there now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 59 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vettori.
Well, what a win for that young man tonight by TKO. And if the judges were looking at their phones, it's okay. We don't need the scorecards tonight.
We don't need your scorecards. Do as you may, proceed as you may, because this guy knew that he had to finish this fight. That's exactly what he did. He got his opponent hurt, found the follow-up shot, and got the finish.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, now for the official introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Gokhan the Rebel Saki. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khalil Roundtree Jr.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Great to be back in the H-Town tonight. We are in Houston, Texas, USA, live from Toyota Center. Good to have you with us tonight. And this building has a lot of history for my man, DC. Pete Gustafson here, Roy Nelson back in the day. We'll see what's in store for these athletes tonight.
This arena's been great for the American Kickboxing Academy. Cain Velasquez was able to retain his title in this arena too. And also home to the greatest NBA franchise in history, the Houston Rockets. Tonight, tonight the UFC blows the roof off the building, but every night James Harden and now Russell Westbrook put on a show in this fantastic arena.
Oh, nice ankle. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. That was a slick transition.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Good work from the top here by Roundtree Jr.
Oh.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there.
Oh, nice.
Lands to the body there. Oh, look at him snap off the jab. That's pretty to watch. Beautiful employment of the jab here.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Might be able to hook onto an arm here. Oh, he's got it locked in tight now.
Working very hard to get this arm bars. Close to the finish, he's got to extend the arm to get him to tap.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Well, he's got his back now. Oh, so an interesting decision there. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, big left hand there. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Oh, crippling knee to the body.
Oh, just opening up on him now. Oh, right hand lands. There you go.
Oh, single power tie here. Under 2 minutes in round one. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Gokhan's eye is closing up. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Takedown defense holds up. Fighters separate from the clinch. Just out of range with that strike. All right, so he continues to land that jab. His opponent's...
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut lands.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight. Big he lands to the body.
Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. Oh, how good is that jab by Gokhan? Left hand got home there.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, it can end the night. That one landed right on the spot.
All right, well, good news is he rocked it. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. Oh, right in the mouth. Big ground and pound.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Roundtree Jr. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Roundtree's looking for an armbar here. He is no one-trick pony. Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now is continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Back mount now. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Roundtree Jr. Ooh, it's tight. Now looking for the submission now. Back and forth we go.
Back and forth. These guys are fighting.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense,
standing
keeping
up.
everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. And we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Gokhan the Rebel Saki.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, the Prodigy, B.J. Penn! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
An MMA pioneer of sorts, the Underground King, Eddie Alvarez, back at it tonight. He turned pro back in 2003. Not afraid to get you out of there by knockout or submission. Most of his pro wins, though, have come by knockout or TKO. Eddie Alvarez, not afraid of a firefight. We'll see if that's what we get tonight. Alvarez gets caught by that straight punch there. Tries to work it into a takedown. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that's getting in deep now. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Trying to set up a choke here.
It's tight.
Oh, submission defense holds up again.
It's on point. He's constantly under attack, and he just constantly bats away these submission attempts back to back.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Alvarez is back in half guard, very comfortable here. Making all these shots count. Alvarez is in half guard. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that he landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, big hook, that'll sting. Oh, huge left. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's gonna be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Takedown defense is there. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney, always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Alvarez is now dealing with a cheek cut. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Oh, heavy kick to the body. Alvarez gets lit up by that uppercut.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this.
Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might be.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
30 seconds to go here. Alvarez's eyes starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Alvarez gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Fighter lands a takedown, well done. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Front kick to the body by Penn.
Good body shot. Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Heavy body kick lands. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, somehow he gets out Yes, indeed. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Alvarez is in half guard now.
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands with one of the better guys in this division.
I would have never thought that this is the fight that would play out in front of us. The jiu-jitsu guy leading the dance, but not only leading the dance in the striking, but winning the exchanges. He has truly shown that he has committed himself to becoming a full mixed martial artist.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Alvarez. His opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, big elbow.
He's in a good flow right now.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
All right, side control now.
In the half guard.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Right.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Clean with the right hook. 1 minute now to go, round two.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine!
Oh, he's out! Penn's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Penn. Round three next.
Stop.
All right, those 5 minutes in the can. You hear the horn. Stunning development here. Nearly got the finish. Nonetheless, a big round for Alvarez.
Everything you got goes into this last round, you hear me?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, lands a nice straight.
That was perfect. I want more of that.
Lands a nice leg kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Effective punch there by BJ Penn. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. Winded up on the right there to no avail.
He's going guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish. Look at him fighting. He's not going to quit on the submission attempt. Oh, man, that was slick.
I'm standing up. Work.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
Now let's get a full pass. Let's get a full pass.
Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Penn.
Getting him out here.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Alvarez is in half guard. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Johnny, then he just gets up.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Penn's back to the side control now. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting...
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Penn. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Penn's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Penn's back inside control here.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
This is where he wants to be.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. Alvarez is in half guard.
That was nice.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Penn's back in full mount. Alvarez is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
Hey, stop.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Prodigy, B.J. Penn!
All right, so a huge effort out of the former 2-division champion B.J. Penn here tonight. He has started to keep a more active schedule of late. That has led to some strong results inside the octagon. So vintage B.J. Penn here tonight as the Prodigy turns back the clock. And here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, here now the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Caitlin Blood Fighter Chukagian. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Green Killer Silva!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, this round is upon us. Caitlin Chukagian, as accomplished as any woman in this UFC flyweight division, not named Valentina Shevchenko. Shades of Monica Seles on the exhale when she throws strikes, but there's no denying the striking acumen. Can lean on an outstanding grappling game as well. Trains under John Danaher with the Danaher Death Squad there on the northeast side of the United States. And if Chukagian can get a finish here tonight, a lot of people believe that'll be enough to get her a second shot at the UFC flyweight title. All right, nice leg kick by her there, and you can expect she'll go back to that weapon as this fight continues against the boxer.
Well, you have to. It's a mixed martial arts fight. You have to use all your weapons. You have 8 points to attack with. You have the elbows, you have the fists, you have the knees, and you have the kicks. She is willing to use each and every one, and that gives her advantages in these fights. Beautiful punch lands. And everything's landing with so much power. Beautiful punch to the body.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Nice little short uppercut there. Not taking many of those. She's getting up, yep.
And they're exchanging leather early. Big right hand lands. Just out of the range with that right hand. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Well played there as she gets back to her feet. 2 minutes have expired here in our opening round. Oh, nice technique by her there on the side kick, DC. Defensively, how do you stop?
When somebody's trying to side kick you, you gotta take your outside arm, roll that kick off to the side, or just move your feet a little bit. But it's hard when somebody's so good at doing that specific strike.
Straight punch, that is useful. Double leg takedown is true.
Nice pass.
All right, north-south position now, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to escape?
If I'm the bottom fighter, she needs to try and force the top fighter to make an action, to create some sort of sequence that will allow her to start defending. Because the moment you're on the bottom there, you're just kind of waiting, right? You're fighting with your hands, trying to grasp onto something that will allow you to get up. It's a very difficult defensive position, but it's not impossible. There are many, many ways for you to get back up to your feet.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Ooh, going for a leg lock. Ooh, she might have the submission. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
All right, she's got north-south position now on top. Is it just more a dominant ground control type of situation, or are you trying to work for a submission?
You can hit the north-south choke, which is you start to sag your weight away, drop your shoulder into their throat, and just really cut off.
Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, uppercut.
Came with inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now. Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
Big shots being landed.
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Jeez, you can hear that.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Blonde fighter gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. First round winding down here. Round two is next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. You see the cut just above the eye from that round. So the cut man's got to get in here, close that thing up. You don't want it becoming an issue here into this next round. All right, she is all smiles as she makes her way back to the stool. DC, a lot of good action there in the previous round, particularly that head kick knockdown. Talk us through it.
She's a really good striker. She does everything so technically on her feet. So you knew when you were watching her land so many strikes low, eventually she would go high, and she did, and got that big knockdown that really did determine this round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round as our next round gets underway. Some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close. She lands a huge leg kick. Lands another one of those beautiful leg kicks.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, and there's another leg kick, just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fighter.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle, right in front of a hungry lion. That is not a great position to be.
Well, she seems to be moving okay, but her calf is starting to show some real damage.
But you can tell every time she gets hit in that spot, you see a big reaction. She's got to do something different.
This could be the end.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands it.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. She blocked that punch. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially rally.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's going to have to...
Connection fire there. We see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Chookagian's left calf now starting to show signs of bruising, so the calf kicks have started to have an effect. Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand.
She's done. It looks like it's over.
Big right hand there. Well, the hook has been her primary weapon of choice tonight. Let's see if she sets it up again here. Oh, bleeding out, nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. Blonde fighter going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, she has not responded well since getting knocked down by her opponent earlier in the round, and she's clearly losing this fight.
She's losing this fight. She looks defeated. She looks deflated. How is her corner going to get her back into the fight?
Finish it. Finish it.
Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Nice pass.
All right, she's in the full guard here. All right, setting up the arm bar here.
Beautiful setup on that arm bar.
Oh, she's got the arm.
She's got it isolated, John.
And somehow, some way, she gets up.
What a beautiful job. Pushing the leg over your head, freeing your head, defending the arm bar submission. Beautiful. Unbelievable.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Well, her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end. The ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing it over and over again. She needs to make sure that when
Oh, she's got a triangle, and that one is tight. She told us before the fight on Thursday that she was going to have to be put to sleep. She wasn't going to tap. Easier said than done, though, here.
Well, she's going to have to tap, or she's got to circle away from the trapped arm. Get her knee on the belly and start to get her posture up. But as she does that, and attacking over.
Oh, she got out. How good is that?
She's way too calm on her back. Right now, she's got to get moving because now she's starting to swell.
Final seconds here.
Good round.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. She didn't force the finish after getting that knockdown with the head kick, but was very close to getting the job done there for good in that round.
She's so patient. She's never going to overextend herself. She's never going to rush. She's never going to force anything. She will always stay exactly in her pocket. She will stay exactly in her rhythm. She believes that eventually the finish will come.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Oh, the kick landed.
Oh, she continues to punish the body yet again here, just as she did in the previous round. Big knee there. Just unable to quite find that range. She's walking out.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's going to take one more that's going to end the night.
Stay in control. Relax.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Chookagian's back into full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Able to check that kick as well. All right, so yeah, there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, a big left hand.
Watch the hook. Watch the
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Double leg. Side control. Oh, looked like she got that one home. Another nice strike with the ground and pound.
A lot of consistency in her ground and pound striking.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Oh, man, she's getting close to finishing it.
Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape? So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. She's fired right over the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
That leg kick hurt.
Well, thank God the left one's open, because that right eye is really starting to shut.
Beautiful body flip.
Well, she ain't cocky, but she is confident, and why not? Big knockdown in the previous round. She appears to have the striking advantage.
She's doing everything right. That's what led her to getting that knockdown to finish the earlier round.
Look for her to throw that overhand here again. All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. Are you going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight.
Oh, what a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Caitlin "Blood Fighter" Chookagian.
All right, Buff, thank you very much. You can argue she's got the best hands in this division, and if you're not able to take her down, probably going to be a long night, as it was for her opponent here.
Very long night. I mean, you cannot stand with this woman. I think of Irene Aldana, Alexa Grasso, those high-level female boxers.